I would say it's about, you know, some sweet young girls that are away in Europe in school, and they get sort of pigeonholed and, you know, set up and sent into this sort of crazy torture ring where wealthy men go and torture them and do whatever they want, and they die in like horrible ways. We create whatever we want to be, like our reality we want to live in, and Lauren lives in the moment. You know, she's right here. She's like always aware of what everyone's doing, understands their motivations, and it's such like an honest place in a way that's very hard to describe. Heather is such a good actress, like comedy-wise, we really get each other, we can really like get in there and like do fun stuff that, you know, I don't get to do in a lot of movies. And you know, you never know who you're going to be working with, and it's great to be working with two girls I've known for like years and years and years, like we've known each other for a long time. So it's, you know, this is what Heather's 30th millionth movie, and so we've all worked a lot. It's good to like get in there in the room together and like get on the set and bounce off each other and have that energy going. His ability to not only make me feel safe, make me feel confident when he, you know, and not like shake me out of it or somehow disturb that vulnerability and openness that I'm feeling. You know, he can also guide me and direct me and move me on to things that he wants in the scene, or to changes he wants me to make in this way that is just part of it. I've done a lot of things that have been very, very difficult, very, very complicated, very, very emotionally taking you into dark, dark place that you don't even want to be in, and I honestly believe, and I always so believe that on some level, there's a part of me that doesn't really know that that's not real. Because you just go there so hard. There's a part of you that still feels, and I know that's true because when I go home and I lie in bed, and the images just flash in your mind, and you get this like shiver runs through your whole body, like you don't even realize that that is possible. I would say about Excel that, yeah, she seems very innocent and, you know, very nice girl, but there's also a little mysterious part, you know, side of her that you can't really say where she's from, what she has been through, because she seems like, you know, she has an accent, you can't really tell where her accent is from. She's traveled the world, she's been through a lot, and she knows very well how to get everything she wants. This story is about 3 American girls who are backpacking in Europe, and they meet a European girl who's modeling in an art class. And from then on, their story changes, their trip changes, and they end up in hell. What makes the movie great is that Eli, you know, trusts his own guts, and he does something so original. You know, he writes it, he produces it, and he, you know,
he does what, you know, he really believes in, and he goes for it. That's what makes him the whole creator of the torture chambers, you know, the torture place, is by very rich mafioso, and Excel is his daughter. So, you know, he uses, I mean, how sick is that, you know, to use her own daughter to be a part of the family business. And she is his best soldier, basically, because he knows she would do anything for her daddy. Now, we don't know what is the story of the daughter and the father, but I mean, I guess it's pretty twisted. Breaking down, and because she's interested in six characters, someone just dies, and she's right there, and she's trying to save someone with a gun, and you know, so much going on for her that she loses it, and she definitely has this point of just complete and utter, there's nothing more I can do, I'm just gonna let it all go, and then this woman instinct, and Missy gets taken away, and she's seen this kid that Missy has, and something inside of her that's like, no, I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna get this woman. I'm gonna save her. We're gonna all live, and this is how we're gonna do it. You know, and she's one of the first ones to take a step to the tunnel. You have to be relatable to the audience, and you know, there's tons of women out there who are now joining the National Guard, and I thank God every day for people like that, and it just takes so much courage. And to be representing that, you have to understand what you're doing. Your character truly is on like the bare minimum level. And so Martin came in with so many ideas and so many just thoughts of how he wanted just like everything, how he wanted everything to roll. We got a whole new cast, mutants that are more dangerous, more agile, have, you know, more power to them, and this time we're actually going into the hills. We're actually going in and seeing their world, fighting them on their turf to get our girl back. And it's not just out in the houses, out in the desert. We're actually in the deep dark, you know, drifting tunnel, being slightly with our guns. There's no idea what's around the corner. And that for me is like the ultimate suspense, you know, not knowing and going on.